you're gonna be stuck with yourself, you might as well like yourself. It's hard to improve your relationship with others if you don't have a good relationship with yourself. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In this video, we're gonna talk about loving ourselves, romanticizing our life, getting comfortable being alone, and enjoying our own company. But the first thing before we get into talking about all of those specific topics, I want to introduce a concept about how important it is to better yourself before you can really put love or effort into any relationships, whether they're platonic, friendships, family relationships, boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. You can't serve from an empty pot. You cannot give from an empty wallet, okay? You really have to better yourself first before you can try and uplift and serve and love other people, because love comes from within and then it spreads out. You know what I'm saying? I hope these tips will help you to just create more happiness in your life. So, but let's get into this video. It's gonna be separated into 4 parts. Number 1 tip for loving yourself is to stop with the self-deprecating humor. Stop it. Stop joking about how ugly you are. Stop joking about how you will never find love. Stop joking about it, okay? Your words have power, and there's actually a Bible verse about this, which I will share if you are Christian. Ephesians 4 verse 29 says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Which, in short, summarize, paraphrase, is saying your words have power and your words should be uplifting of others, and those others should include yourself too, because you would not talk to another person the way some of y'all talk to yourselves, okay? And it's really speaking about how you view yourself. You cannot tell me that you joke about no one ever loving you and you actually love yourself. Like, no, okay? Stop with the self-deprecating humor. It's not cute, it's not funny, and it is not helping you love yourself, okay, babes? Okay. The next thing is to show yourself grace. Be kind to yourself and forgive yourself just as much as you would forgive other people. Sometimes we really are super hard on ourselves, especially if you're a perfectionist, you get stressed and anxious really easily, you tend to put yourself down when things don't go as planned or how you wanted them. But you really need to show yourself grace and be kind and nice to yourself the way you would another person. And going along with that last tip, love yourself the way that you would love other people. So, or the way that you expect to be loved. So maybe you would expect your significant other to make you a cake for your birthday, or maybe you make your friends and family cakes for their birthday. Instead of waiting for someone to do it for you, do it for yourself, okay? Love yourself the way that you would love another person, and it really helps. I promise, okay? Next thing is invest in your now. Don't invest in future things that might not come to term, or things that like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this then. No, do it in your now. Okay, if you can get stuff for yourself, if you can buy yourself flowers, or even without any money, you can just read books, focus on school, do things that make you happy, and that's part of investing in yourself. And even if you are on your self-love journey, if you need validation, that's okay, sis, because me too. Okay, you know, some days you have bad days, some days you just don't feel like it, okay? And same. Like, but it helps. I mean, it helps. That's it. So this next part is going to be about romanticizing our lives. Is the first one, live for the little things. Living your life like a movie or a show. Like, everything is perfect, even if it's not everything. Like, you're the cup of tea that you just had, the best tea that you've ever had, you sitting in your room, the most fun you're ever having, okay? Like, it's literally just like living for the small little moments and having something to look forward to, getting excited about something, being excited to wake up, being excited to go get food, being excited to do class, see friends, text friends, FaceTime friends, all things that you can be excited about. Have something. The next tip I have is to have something to look forward to. So whether this be, you can have something to look forward to every day, or you can have something to look forward to every week, or a bigger thing to look forward to every month, or you can do a combination of both. So I look forward to my morning coffee every single day, or on the days that I have it, because I don't have coffee every single day. I look forward to my morning coffee. I look forward to buttered toast. I look forward to snacking on Cheez-Its. I look forward to ice. I look forward to a lot of things in my day, and those are just small, very simple and cheap things. And then weekly, I look forward to doing a family activity with my family. I look forward to listening to new music. And on a monthly scale, I look forward to maybe going out for boba or sushi, or going out to eat dinner one day, or celebrating a birthday with a friend. Some of those bigger events that I look forward to. So the next tip that I have is to consciously choose happiness. You have to make an effort to have a happy day. You have to wake up and say, today is going to be a good day. I'm not kidding, okay? I'm not kidding. If you are not consciously choosing happiness, it will be hard to be happy, okay? Because happiness is not something that just comes one time. You have to consciously choose happiness and say, this is gonna be a good day. I'm gonna have a good day. And I don't care what happens today, it's gonna be a good day. Because a good day turns into a good week, which turns into a good month, which turns into a good year. And bam, you have had the best year of your life. And now all you need to do is repeat again. And the last tip that I have in terms of romanticizing your life is to do things that make you happy, okay? Food, music, skincare, talking with friends, clothes, video games, candles, anything, literally anything that makes you happy, do it. Okay, before we get into the tips, I'm going to ask you guys a question. So, if all of your friends were to leave you right now, would you be okay? If the answer is no, then this section, my friend, is for you. Okay, so this next part of the video is going to be about getting comfortable being alone. So let's get into learning about the benefits of being comfortable alone. So you learn about yourself, you grow in yourself, and you really develop a lot of self-empowerment and confidence from just being around yourself, because there's no one to judge you. You can really just be free to think, do, act however you want, and you don't really have to worry about how anyone else is gonna perceive you, because it's just you. So there's a little bit of a downside to getting too comfortable being alone, because you can tend to isolate and not talk to anyone, which is not healthy either. But I do think that you should be able to be comfortable being alone, even if you do have friends, because if you don't even like yourself, how do you expect others to like you? Babes, the math ain't mathin', okay? It ain't. But there are 3 steps that you can do to get you, to become more comfortable being alone. So the first thing you need to do is acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge however you're feeling at the moment. So maybe right now you're feeling stressed because midterms are coming up. Maybe right now you're feeling anxious because you don't know what you're gonna do with your life. Maybe right now you're feeling depressed because you feel like no one cares about you and you're isolated. Being comfortable being alone is you have to acknowledge those feelings. You have to be okay, I feel like this. And the next step is to feel, okay? That's literally it. Just allow yourself to feel. This could be allowing yourself to cry, allowing yourself to stress out a little bit, allowing yourself to just really feel all the feelings. Because if you suppress the feelings, and speaking from personal experience, suppressing your feelings is harmful, okay? The only thing it does is pushes it down until you can't push it down any further, and then you explode, okay? That's it. Do not suppress your feelings. I've tried it doesn't work. So allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself, if you're sad, feel sad. If you are stressed, feel stressed. But the next step, the last step, is to address those feelings. So if you're stressed, figure out if you can control the stress. Can you do things to make you less stressed? Can you finish your homework? Can you study for the test? Can you go do something that makes you happy? All of those things. If the situation is uncontrollable, then it is a little bit hard to become comfortable being alone when you're in a situation that makes it uncomfortable. But if there are things that you can do actively yourself, do them, okay? Go make yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. I don't know, whatever. But you have to be comfortable being alone. And the way to do that is to acknowledge your feelings, feel the feelings, and address them, fix them, get over them. All things. I mean, that is very simplified, and the process takes a long time. It took me maybe 4 or 5 months before I was even okay-ish. And then it took me a whole nother year before I was slowly building a confidence. That's it for this part. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is enjoying your own company. So the only tip that I have for this section really is to just find something you're passionate about and do it. Have a hobby, okay? Having a hobby is really the one thing that's gonna save you in alone time. But before you can have that hobby, like I talked about earlier, you have to be comfortable in yourself. But you need to have a hobby if you're gonna be alone. Like, you literally cannot sit with your thoughts for that long. Okay, and it can become a little toxic sitting with your thoughts too much. So having a hobby that not only makes you happy but distracts you from your life. Maybe you're not in a situation that you like, and there's things that you can't really control or do about it. Having a hobby is good for that. So do not knock anything off of like things that you want to try until you try it. Like, when I first started becoming to be alone, I honestly didn't really think that I would find any new hobbies because I already have a lot. Like, I already paint, I already draw, I already do calligraphy, I already play guitar. But to be honest, being alone more has driven it's honestly added fuel to my hobby reserve tank, and has made me want to learn more things and to just be a better person and know more and do more and have fun doing it. Like, I am going to be picking up sewing again. I'm going to be picking up knitting again. I want to pick up more intensive baking instead of baking the same things. I'm trying new hairstyles now, like literally whatever. So I'll provide you guys a list of some of the things that I do personally and I love doing. And some of them are considered hobbies. Some of them are things that just make me happy. And they're like acts or rituals that you can do, but they're not necessarily seen as hobbies, but we'll get into that. So first up, we have painting, drawing, photography, yoga, reading, guitar, knitting, meditation, sewing, calligraphy, doodling, skincare, and scrapbooking. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned a thing or two, about self-improvement, learning to love yourself, learning to be comfortable alone, romanticizing your life, all things like that. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, additions, subtractions, whatever, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I respond to every single comment and I would love to hear from y'all. And we're on our road to 400 subscribers. We're literally 12 subscribers away from 400. 12. Uno, dos, 12, okay? Literally 12 subscribers away. So I'd love if you subscribed and joined our little family, our little group, our little clique. And with all that being said, that's the end of the video. Bye, guys.